Class?
Yes.
I didn't see all of you clap. Let's try that one more time. Class?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, today we're going to learn an exercise called the cross crawl. It's a very important exercise because it helps to exercise a critical part of your brain. So our goals today are to not only learn the cross crawl, but to also learn how it can help us help our students when we're teaching. So the cross crawl is a midline movement. So that means that it crosses the body's vertical midline. So this is what we call a midline movement. So let me see this. All right, great. And the area around the midline is the midfield. So let's see your midfields. Great. Okay, so exercises that cross your midfield are good because they help you to use both sides of your brain for integrated learning. And integrated learning is great because it really means you're using your whole brain. So let's see some integrated learning. All right, great. Okay, so when we're working in our midfield, we're getting both sides of the brain working together, and I'm calling it the midfield advantage. And the reason that we want to work in the midfield to exercise this part of our brain is because it's a very important area that controls our language and critical thinking. Also our sensory motor coordination. So this is where our senses and our body and our mind are all working together. If you have problems in this area, you might have trouble holding a pencil and writing, maybe tying your shoelaces, maybe working with scissors or drawing. Information processing is also happening here. So this is where we actually learn to read for comprehension and understand and express the spoken and written word. Balance and equilibrium are also happening up here. So this is where, when your senses, your mind, and your body are all coordinated, you have a better sense of space and balance. And children who maybe are having some troubles in this area might not be able to write in a straight line. They may also, when they're doing equations in math, may have trouble lining up the numbers. It's also an area where our attention is focused. So when both of our eyes and both of our ears are working together, we have better attention. And then it also is the area where we can discern up from down, left from right. So a student that might have trouble in this area or with this part of their brain might think that this is actually this. Or they might think that this is actually this. So now that we see there's a lot happening in this area of the brain, so what does it look like for a student who maybe has to work on this area of their brain? I give you guys some worksheets so you can turn them over now and take a look, and you've got 30 seconds to pick out some issues that you see here. All right, so can anybody tell me what you see, some of the things that we've talked about that are happening in the midfield that you see some problems with here?
I want a D, a teacher when I grow up. Be a teacher, so they can use the B with a D.
Right. Okay, 10-finger move. Okay.
My dog is named Spot. They apparently aren't paying attention. They're going to start riding like this instead of straight.
Right, so that was the balance and space thing that I was talking about. 10-finger move came in.
The math problem isn't lined up one right under another.
Right, 10-finger move. Sabrina? Any others?
She saw a tree.
Right, okay, 5-finger move each of them. All right, great job. So now let's just take 30 seconds real quick to explain to your partner why it's important to do these midfield exercises to work this part of your brain.
letters and numbers.
All right. So now that we all know why it's important to do these midfield exercises, we'll go ahead and learn one of them. So the cross crawl. So you start with your feet hip width apart. Check and see where your center of gravity is. Make sure that you've got your balance. And basically you take your right arm and your left knee and just hook them together. So just like this. Now, there's a few different ways that you can do this, and some are you could go just forward like this. You could even go behind like this. You can do it fast, you can do it slow. They say for focus, if you want to work on focus, the full extension is good. If you want to alleviate stress, you can do it while you're skipping. Or if you want to work on your balance, you can close your eyes while you're doing it. So, does everybody get the cross crawl? You think you can try it? Yeah. Okay, let's get some music.
Oh boy.
Of course, we need the perfect music for this. All right. All right, let's do it. And you can do it any way you want. You can do the full extension. You can do behind. You can skip around the room.
No, really.
How do you do it behind?
Wait, are you supposed to get your elbow to your foot or your hand to your foot?
I think just your hand.
I'm old.
If you're going behind. Wait. All right. I think you've got it. Good job.
That was a big ring.
Dixie's still dancing.
All right. Great job. One last thing. You know we can get extra credit or extra credit, but everybody's been participating so good. There's no extra credit today, but I want someone to show me how you could do the cross crawl in your chair. Because you can't always get up and you don't always have the room to do it this way, but you can even do it sitting down. So, does anybody want to demonstrate how you could do it in your chair? Extra credit.
Like
You know you
that?
want it. There you go, yeah. Good job. Extra credit, 10-finger whip. All right, thank you.